Restart. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two contestants with us here today on Shootin the Shibby.
Yeah, welcome to Shootin the Shibby.
Welcome to the Shibby Shack.
Contestant number one.
So before we start, before we get to this, I just want to preface this by Brian told us he's excited for something for this week, and Spencer and I have literally have no idea what's happening.
Nope. So he has started the episode with ladies and gentlemen without an intro or anything. To here we are. So Brian, what
Our first contestant, ladies, you don't have to worry about him letting you down because his car will first. Number one is Spencer Pellis, contestant number one. How you doing today?
Hey, I am doing fantastic. Brian, just happy to be here. How are you, sir?
Doing great.
Phenomenal.
Glad we could be here together.
Great.
Contestant number two, I don't have to worry about him letting you down because he's got a magical penis. Bob Giaquinta, how you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Hi, Brian.
Happy to be here.
I'll be your host, Brian Kelly, today. And today, we're playing Shootin the Shiberty.
We
We got a Jeopardy game here today.
Oh.
This is amazing.
I would like to go through our 6 categories. Category number 1 is 5 seconds of song. I will play 5 seconds of a song. You have to tell me what it is.
Okay.
Category number 2 is the 3-name game. I will name 3 characters from a video game. You have to tell me what is the name of that game.
Superman, Mario.
All right, you
Brothers.
won. Game's over.
Cool. We can go home. Have a great night. Cue up DJ Quads.
Good night, everybody.
Category number 3, Sporty Ball. All the sports trivia that Spencer won't be able to answer.
Well, you have me at Sporty Ball.
Category number 4, is it a town in New Jersey or is it a Pokemon from the first generation?
That really? I mean, I
Category
know my
number 5.
Pokegraps.
Name that sex position.
Oh, boy.
With a description, can you name the phrase of the popular sex position?
Oh, okay.
Category number 6.
So flop sweat is not one of the answers.
It's actually the big one.
What about the Fumble Rooski?
No, that's under Sporty Ball.
Oh, right.
That's the combination of sex
Yeah,
positions
it's all
and
the
Sporty
same
Ball.
thing to me. Anyway, continue.
Category number 6. All about your beautiful host, Brian, here.
Wow, that's just
Random trivia about me to see if you guys can understand them.
You guys don't know anything about me at all.
So, ladies and gentlemen, since, I don't know. Fuck you. Bob, you get to go first. Bob, pick a category.
You know what? I am going to go for our esteemed host, Brian Kelly, for 300.
And modest.
300. All about Brian for 300. Okay.
It's always
Pull up
about
the question
Brian.
here.
How are we buzzing in?
So the way you could buzz in is both of you get a hand ready, and I'll try to do whoever raises their hand first. Because slamming on the table will be very.
I swear
not
to God,
great.
make another joke. Just make another.
No, that wasn't going for that. But
Okay.
thank you for the idea.
It was a Nazi joke.
I did
All right,
not see
you
that
have
coming.
to let me finish the question, and then you can raise your hand for the
I'm more proud of you for thinking of Shibberty. I was like, how is he going to spell that?
Shibberty.
My favorite ice cream flavor.
So
Continue.
try to get a hand ready, and I will pick whoever puts their hand up first. Question is, when I worked at MTV, what show did I do closed captioning for?
The fucking what? That's not the $500 one.
No, it's just 300.
Oh.
Spencer.
Backdoor Sluts 9.
Incorrect.
Ah, damn it.
You're down $100. $300.
I'm down way more than that, buddy. Let me tell you.
Bob, anyone?
I'm
2,
not.
3.
Nope.
Boop, boop. That would be MTV's
Nobody
Road Rules
cares.
Challenge. MTV's Road Rules Challenge.
I don't even remember that being a show.
It was a show.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
it a
was
popular
show.
one?
It was always like around the lines of like Real World and Road Rules. It was like a cross country road trip.
Real
It was
Road?
like
Where rules?
almost like
So
Amazing Race.
everybody who was on like the real life, MTV's like Real Life or whatever,
Right.
they would get a bunch of people who was on that and bring them onto this competition show called Road Rules Challenge.
Okay.
I did closed captioning for them, and I told this story. I'm pretty sure I told you before because I had 2 drunk idiot girls who insisted on finishing each other's sentences, and I had to keep starting and stopping.
Yep.
The 2 different time codes for each thing. It was
Oh, yes, you did tell me about that.
yes.
Yes, okay. I just didn't care.
So, Bob, since nobody got it, board's still yours.
All right, I am going to go for 5 seconds of song for 500.
5 seconds song for 500. Wow, it's a bold.
What I Fight Dragon song is it?
It's not I Fight Dragons. Thank you very much. should have probably looked this up quicker.
No, it's okay. Take your time. In fact, we could sing the Shibberty theme. Do 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 do.
Okay, I got the song. I will play 5 seconds of the song. The first one to raise their hand will get it. Please let me finish the song.
God damn it. I know the band.
Can you tell me the name of that song?
I can tell you the band of that song.
3,
Hey.
2, 1, out. That would be What's Left of the Flag by Flogging Molly.
Oh.
Left
That'll
of the
do it.
Flag
That
by
was be
Flogging
my second guess.
Molly. Nobody got that one.
I mean, I knew it was Flogging Molly.
Yeah, but I needed the song.
Is there a way you can kick it off the board so that we know we've picked it?
Sure. Let me do it on here too. I have it on mine, but
Oh,
let me
Great.
do it on here as well.
It's like playing Battleship with just yourself.
on this episode of Shootin the Shibby, Brian plays with himself.
What else is new?
I like how there's a little
Okay.
fox who always has his hand raised, and then a T-shirt with the L on it. I'm guessing I'm the one with the L.
I gotta give you. You have negative points. I get trying to fucking do the negative.
How about
on
you
your
just
guy.
keep the score for the end? We don't. Bob and I don't actually have
Yeah.
to see the score.
Okay, cool. I have the score on mine, so don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
keep
Well,
the
that-
score
yours-
on your end, but
Show make sure the ones that are out are out.
Yeah, so the ones are out. So no one gets it. Bob, board goes back to you.
oh my gosh.
You got a text message at a tricky tray from an elementary school.
That is Corinne's text.
Oh, hi, Corinne's friends.
Corinne got a text.
Came up.
It's okay.
in the middle of our game.
These tricky trays, man, you got to watch out for them. They're
Yep.
Bob,
Let's go sports
They're
ball for
sneaky.
100.
sports ball for 100.
Fumble Rooski.
For $100, please name me a professional sports team that does not end with the letter S. Bob,
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Tampa Bay Lightning is correct.
Boom.
It's the first thing I thought was Las Vegas. I'm like, fuck, and that's not even the sports team. Double fuck.
Technically, they're the Vegas Golden Knights, not even Las Vegas.
Sin City.
Stanley Cup Final.
We gotta-
I stopped caring after the one that we went to. Oh, you could have pressed the O. Did it say
was-
Jazz at the end?
There was
Oh, that's the
Utah
name of a
Jazz.
team.
That was
the name of
another
the team.
team.
I thought that
There's
was like
multiple teams you could have picked from.
I thought that was for like insert music after we choose something.
No.
Okay.
That was a. I gave multiple answers there. I didn't go for authentic Jeopardy here. I just went for basically quiz show. So Bob, with the correct answer, board is yours still.
I'll go sports ball for 200.
Sports
So I'm
ball
guessing
for
so it's kind of like
200.
Quizzo because I have a beer and we're playing
Basically,
we're playing quiz
and
stuff.
you're terrible at it still.
There we go. Well, joke's on you. I never went.
Okay, sports ball for 200. This team was founded as the newest NFL team in 2002.
The Boston Lakers.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Texans. Houston Texans.
Houston Texans is correct.
Yay.
Bob in the lead with $300. Spencer at negative 500.
Hell yeah. We're almost hitting my credit card levels.
Oh boy, that's.
You know you can press on it so we can see it appear too. Not that it matters to the audience.
Oh yeah, that's true. I could do that as well.
Actually, you know
okay. Bob, board is still yours.
Let's go for 300 now.
300.
Sports ball for 300.
You're just
ball for
milking this
300.
one, aren't you?
This sports franchise has the most championship wins in all American leagues.
I only know international sports.
Yankees?
New York Yankees is correct with 27. I have here specifically the answers. I was like, Bob may say the Montreal Canadiens. They have 24.
Well, as soon as you said American, I'm like, it's
American
the Yankees.
leagues.
Oh yeah, that's a little
New York
bait.
Yankees,
The old
27.
bait and switch,
Well,
eh?
no, Montreal Canadiens still technically is an American league, but they only have 24 because their championship didn't count before
So
the
since-
Stanley Cup.
Bob, you clearly made this category just for Bob because you know me. Where's the car category?
Video game one, you should get more than him.
We'll see.
Yeah, you'll probably get it more than me.
We shall
Let's do
see.
sports ball for 400.
Sports ball for 400.
Fuck you, Spencer, for 400.
Daily double!
That was the daily double.
Bob,
noise.
how much would you like to wager? You have. I forgot to give you your $300 for the last one.
Well, the question's right there, so Bob. So, do you want, since the question's right there, if you
Oh,
know it,
well.
do you want to wager everything to double
you see,
it?
that's why you threw me off here. I didn't anticipate doing that first.
Well, that's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
I'm the one. I'm
All right,
supposed to
you know
prep
what,
you
Bob?
for the game show
Fuck
that I
your
didn't
daily
know.
double. Now it's just a question.
Oh, thanks, Spencer.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
This hockey player was recently told to stop licking people.
Definitely Brett Stevenson.
Please raise your hand to answer.
No, I'm just gonna
Bob,
say fake
Who
answers.
is Brad Marchand?
Brad Marchand is correct.
I was gonna not raise my hand so I could say answers and not lose points.
All right, Bob, would you like to finish out the category?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Why not?
Okay.
Sports ball for 500, Brian.
Well, 500. This Major League Baseball team just won the World Series.
Oh, wait.
Raise your hand if you know it. In 5.
Was it the Cubs?
No.
Oh,
They
damn
were
it.
the year before this one.
Technically, he is correct, though, because
What?
it was recent.
No, they won before the team that just recently won.
God damn it, I was actually
5,
semi-confident with that
4,
one.
3, 2, 1.
Burp, burp.
We are out. It is the
It's Houston, isn't it?
Houston Astros.
Son of a...
When the fuck did they become a team?
For a long time.
No, I never heard of them.
Bob, board is still yours.
Oh, my God.
Have I hit the thousands yet?
I didn't do a second Jeopardy, so we just got this.
Let's do Brian for 100.
Brian for 100. This is the catchphrase I say when I see a fire truck. Spencer.
Go get him, brother!
Go get 'em, brothers is correct.
Thank you. Only because I taught you that one.
When have you ever said that?
When he hangs out with me,
Oh, okay.
and we see a fire truck together,
Yeah,
and he wants to pretend to be part of the brotherhood.
I put the extra O's in it.
Go get him, brothers!
Spencer, the board is yours.
Let's do sex positions for 300.
Sex positions for 300.
Yes.
For the lovers of oral sex,
For the
both
love of
give
oral
and
sex.
receive at the same time, while it may take a little more coordination and confidence than other bedroom moves, the effort is usually worth it.
Am I naming the position, or are you just
Name
giving
the
me a
position.
description of? Okay. Let me know what's happening. Give him a secret.
Please raise your hand when you want to answer.
The sucky fucky 5,000.
Please raise your hand in 5.
I'm not gonna raise my answer.
4, 3, 2. Well, Bob,
69.
69 is correct.
Oh, what the fucking? That's like when you read the dictionary definition of something, it sounds way more intricate than it really is. Did you look it up? No. I see your phone in your hand, you
I'm
bastard.
texting.
You used a lifeline. Who are you texting right now?
Who are you texting on the podcast?
A friend.
Oh my God, that'd be great if you asked her as a lifeline, or him, who we would, or anything in between. And
Spencer, you're currently losing with negative $900. Bob, you have $1,300.
haven't hit 4 figures yet. Not bad.
You were at 4 figures, but they got one right. And
I
you bumped
know.
up a little bit.
I know. How you doing?
Let's go Brian for 500. Just because I'm a glutton for
Just
punishment.
staying afloat, just like my credit card debt.
Brian for 500. This is the game I have put the most time in with 500 plus hours. Bob.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Incorrect. Spencer.
Hyrule Warriors.
Spencer is correct.
Woo! Almost positive again.
Damn. I'm disappointed in myself.
500. Wow.
A lot of that time was spent just in idle as I left it on while I was doing other stuff, but I could safely say probably 300 plus was me playing.
That's still
Probably
impressive.
400. Yeah, probably 400.
And I still haven't taken the wrapper off mine.
It was the Wii U version, not the Switch version.
Let's see.
In college, myself and my roommate, James, switched off on playing that a lot.
Let's do
Spencer, the board's yours.
Town in NJ or Pokemon for 300.
Evesham.
That is a town in New Jersey.
It is a town in New Jersey.
I went to
correct.
fire school with a person from Evesham.
1, 2, 3.
Brotherhood.
Boom. Good job. All right, Spencer, the board is still yours.
Give me that NJ for 500. Start.
Pokemon or New Jersey Town 500?
Is there any other category that has NJ in it?
Okay, wow. Don't need to sass me there.
That's not the one. There you go. Attaboy.
Ho-Hokus. Bob.
New Jersey.
New Jersey is
You
correct.
fucking dick. I was going to say that.
For people who know Pokemon, that one was a little bit of a curveball there because
Right,
there
'cause-
is a Pokemon called Ho-Oh.
But that's not till second gen,
Second
technically.
gen.
Although he does
One of
appear
my
in the
fa-
first episode, doesn't
That
he?
is true. One of my favorite Pokemons.
That's also,
Pokemon.
fun fact,
Pokemon.
that is the Pokemon Ash sees in the very first episode.
We just said that.
Cool. And it is said that when you see this, your biggest wish comes true, which is what led people to believe is the reason why Ash is still 10 years old. Even though clearly by the time that they say in the show, he should be over 10.
That is true.
Pretty sure he should be like 30 at this point. Like his cute little Pokemon shirt, his stomach should be hanging out from it. It's all tattered. He has a 5 o'clock shadow. His backpack doesn't fit anymore. Go Pikachu.
All right.
You should have went to law school, Ashy, just like your father.
Sorry, who got that one?
Bob got that
Bob
one.
did? All right, cool. So I got to get 500 to Bob.
Where the hell is Ho Hocus?
North Jersey, right?
Our
it
state's
is-
the
it is
size
North
of a
Jersey. It's
peanut.
like-
Where the hell?
It's like I think it's exit like 170 out the Parkway because I see the sign when I go to work every day. So
Right near Metuchen.
Every day.
okay, Bob, you have 1,300. Spencer, you're in the green. You have 200.
Really?
I'm so proud of you.
Neato.
Look at you go.
All right, I'll fail.
All right, but Bob, you have control of the board here.
Let's do town or Pokemon for 400.
Town or Pokemon for 400. We got Marowak.
That'd be a Pokemon.
It would be a Pokemon indeed.
That is the evolved form of Cubone.
There you go, champ.
Yeah.
I just caught a Cubone
Don't
in
Cubones like
Pokemon
wear their
Go.
mother's skull or something, and then
That is what the Pokedex said, that Cubones wear their mother's skull over their head.
but they're born with the skull, so the mothers die in pregnancy.
A lot of people speculate that the baby inside
The womb.
Kangaskhan, the Pokemon
yes.
Kangaskhan, the little baby in that, they think that becomes Cubone when the Kangaskhan dies and then wears the mother's skull on their head, and then that's how it...
I would love to be one of the writers back in the day. It's like, this shit's never going to take off. I'm just going to, I don't know, fucking mother's skull, whatever. And now it's just like one of the most discussed things about Pokemon. First gen anyway.
I mean, if you look at the Pokedex entries for some of the, even like the newer Pokemon, it's like, how does this thing even exist on the planet? There's one that's literally just made out of magma, and that it's the shell that's contained in. If any of the magma gets out, it's hotter than the sun times 10. So it would literally just melt the earth within seconds. So
Roll
that's
for
why
intensity.
so it's like nobody should crack this Pokemon's skull, or else it would literally just melt the earth in seconds.
They must be really angry.
There's also another Pokemon that
Real
if its heart
hot-headed.
stops beating, the galaxy begins to crumble.
What the hell Pokemon is that?
One of the legendaries from like Gen 4 or something.
They just really they just stop.
It's just
They stop
like-
trying. They're like,
It's insane.
but see,
Who got that one?
That was me. The only
You?
people that read the
Give you
Pokedex
400.
are like the nerdy people that are going to look way too far into this, though.
Yeah.
Like, what were they thinking?
They're having,
Sorry, my favorite was
they're having fun
the.
with it. Oh, one of them was like, if you see a wild Gengar, it's already too late. He's going to kill you.
Oh, neato. Those are my favorites too.
Haunter's my favorite. Actually, no, Mimikyu's not my favorite. Haunter used to be my favorite.
I don't know what that one is.
Mimikyu is from Gen 7. It is a ghost fairy type. It looks like a demented Pikachu because no one knows what
Oh.
it actually looks like. It just put a costume over it so it looks like a weird...
cosplays as
It cosplays
Pikachu?
as Pikachu. So
That's why it
'cause
looks
wants
so
people
weird.
to like it. Because no one likes it because when
That's
they see
actually
it...
kind of sad.
When they see
Right?
it, when they see it, they get like shook in fear and just die.
And here I
So
thought it was
he
like.
wears like a little Pikachu over him so people will like him.
Here I thought it was like a Pikachu, except they forgot to use all the nuts and bolts. But
No, it just knows that like the world likes Pikachu the most, so it wants to be liked as well. But
all
people die.
around me are familiar
die in fear when they see
faces worn out. They die in fear. They're like, gasp, it's a
basically
Pikachu.
like they can't fathom. its
Gaps, it
actual
looks
form,
like a kindergartner
so they
drew
just die.
Pikachu. All right, whatever. Let's keep this Poke train rolling. 200.
200 Pokemon.
That's a lot of Pokemon.
Please, there's like 700 something. Arbok.
Someone shouldn't be texting during the game star. That would be a Pokemon.
I'm playing Pokemon. Oh, god damn it.
Well, sorry, what was
I'm
your
going to
answer?
catch an Ammonite, though.
That would be that is Pokemon. That is the evolved form of Ekans, which is snake spelled backwards, just like that's Cobra.
For totally not more points.
But with a K.
For totally not for more points, but for funsies, can you make the cry that Arbok does in the show? That is not it. Is Trabak. One of my favorite things to do.
That
Spencer,
sounds
would
like
you
a hip. That sounds like a hip hop artist, like sort of thing.
Would you like to finish out the category?
Let's finish her off. Finish off Pokemon for good.
Secret.
That's a town in New Jersey.
You are correct.
Okay. I never heard of Seagrit. I've heard of Seagert. Are you sure it's not Seagert?
It's Seagert.
I think it's Seagert.
Did I spell it wrong?
Yes, you did.
Oh, well.
It's not a big secret. Yeah, but that's what threw me off at first. It's like, oh, Seagert. Grit?
The
grits.
website I was copying towns of New Jersey names off of must have spelled it wrong then. I was just copying and pasting.
That
it
or you
all
just
in.
know how to control. You don't know how to control CV very well.
Spencer, the board is yours. Score update. Bob, you have 1,300. Spencer, you have 900.
Wow, man! Don't call to come back.
Bob's slacking over there playing
I am.
Pokemon Go and texting.
The 3-name game at 100. It's all right. Bob's just bored. I don't blame him. How's everyone else doing as you fart out of laughter?
What's the chair?
Monster Kid, Muffet, Napstablook. Spencer.
Undertale.
Correct.
Yay! Let's feel like garbage together.
Let's all have fun. Spencer, the board is still yours.
Give me the try for 300. Try for 300. Yes, the 3 for 3.
Three-name game for 300.
Yes, I'll should probably start just saying it as it's written, but yes.
Bottles, Mumbo, King, Jiggy Wiggy.
Fucking Banjo Kazooie.
Incorrect.
What? Jiggy? What?
Bob, would you like to take it?
Oh.
Banjo-Tooie?
Banjo-Tooie is correct. King Jiggy Wiggy does not appear in Banjo-Kazooie. He appears in Banjo-Tooie.
Fucking nerds. I hate you.
I knew as I was writing it.
You were sitting there waiting. You were sitting there like,
dude,
Spencer's
I
gonna
wish.
get this wrong,
I
it's
was
gonna
looking
be
at it, I was like,
great.
one of them's going to get it wrong, be so mad, and the other one's going to take it. I was maniacally laughing to myself as I wrote these.
I'm about to say, stroking your cat who's hissing at you. All right, Bob, the board's yours.
Bob, the board is yours.
I'll go 3-name game for
Bullshit.
200.
Three-name game.
Just watching the meme with the Jefferty. Just, we got our categories: Jeff. Would you like to go? Jeff. Jeff. Los Angeles is incorrect. Jeff, that is correct.
Three-name game for 200. Roadhog, Widowmaker, Soldier 76.
That
Spencer.
would be the really popular
3,
one. I just lost
2,
it. Overwatch.
Almost got it for you. Lost your time there. Overwatch is correct.
Overwatch.
For 200.
Boopity poopity.
Spencer, the board is yours.
400. 3-name
400,
game.
three-name game.
Stop. Are you farting out of anticipation?
Master Hand, Crazy Hand, Taboo.
Oh. Wait. Before I you're gonna be a dick about this, aren't you?
I'm not gonna. I know it's Super Smash Brothers, but you're gonna ask for which one, and I
It
don't
is
know.
Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
That was-
Taboo is the main enemy at the end of the subspace emissary.
Right, and if I just said Super Smash Brothers, you were gonna say
Would've
which
been
one?
Wrong.
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers is the first game.
Yep.
Right,
This
I
is the
knew
third
it.
game.
Fucking
This is the
Banjo
third game.
tooing
That's why I'm sitting
bastard.
there. I'm just like, you're gonna be a dick about this.
Well, 500. Let's finish it off there,
They're
champ.
killing it off here for 500. Arbiter, Sergeant Johnson, Cortana. Spencer,
Halo.
your hands first. Halo is correct.
Okay, I was
Technically,
how? Fucking how? Which one is not in the original Halo?
Arbiter.
Really?
Arbiter's in the original Halo. It's not?
We have to call in a lifeline, as in go on Google.
I'm like 90% sure the Arbiter's not in.
I thought that I thought they referenced him or something about him was in the first
Well,
game.
because he's created in Halo 2.
Is he technically written in Halo 2?
Yeah, because you can control him. That's the first time
I
you
know
can
you
play
can play
as
as
an
him in
elite.
Halo 2, but I thought he was still in the first game.
No, because he's a bad guy. He's like one of the bad guys in Halo 1.
Well, then he was in Halo
Isn't he
1
still
then.
in Halo 1, though? Mm-mm. He's
Like
not in Halo 1
he
at
was
all?
like part of the Covenant.
Well, so he was in it, he just wasn't named yet.
Well,
As in, he was still there. He was still in the Covenant fighting. We just didn't know who he was as a person.
right.
Or alien.
He didn't exist.
You don't have to be able to play as the characters I named. They're just...
So technically speaking...
But he was never named at all in Halo 1.
That is actually correct. He was never named in Halo 1.
So then, by that technicality...
You know, it's okay. I'll let Spencer. I'll give him the charity points.
I mean, if you think about it, though, he's still in Halo 1. He's still fighting
Well-
in the story. He's just not named.
It's like saying that King whatever the fuck is
King Jiggy Wiggy was never named in
is still
Banjo-Kazooie.
technically in Banjo-Kazooie.
And I was right in the first place.
He's
I
not.
deserve those points also.
No, he was not in Banjo-Kazooie. He was not named. He is not referenced. There is nothing about him in Banjo-Kazooie. He was a character specifically made for Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't remember which one King Jiggy Wiggy
That's the
was.
arbiter. in
King
Halo
Jiggy Wiggy was
design.
the guy who goes, oh, and you have to talk to him before getting new levels.
You mean every fucking person in
He was the one that- he's the
Banjo-Kazooie, Tooie?
god- you don't know each character specifically by the grunt sounds they make?
Shut up. All right.
He's the one that godly he makes all the god sounds when he speaks.
Well,
Where it's like the echo effect. We'll just disregard that question.
oh, fuck off. That was 500 points. Oh, look. The answer's Halo on the screen.
Spencer's got it.
We'll give Spencer the points here. We'll put a big asterisk next to it, though.
Cool. So the first
500.
the first Shootin the Shiberty win will be Spencer with an asterisk on it.
Well, Bob is winning right now, 1,600 to 1,400.
Ooh.
So,
You know what?
So,
Spencer, you are controlling the
That's
board
right.
right now because Spencer got it correct.
100, 3-second song. Please tell me it's Superman by Goldfinger.
100. I have to pull up the song.
Okay.
Okay. Please let me play the first 5 seconds before you answer.
My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch.
I actually can't think of the fucking song name.
Why don't you get a job?
Why don't you get a job is correct.
Why don't you get a
By
job?
the Offspring.
By the Offspring.
I know it. I'm usually
Off
pretty good at
of
music.
Americana?
Americana is correct.
Yes.
You're only getting the 100 points, but
That's okay.
good job.
Brownie points. Bullshit
Bob.
points.
Let's go for Name That Song for 200.
Sweet.
Song.
Fine, 5 seconds of a song for 200. That was the chair.
Are you sure there,
Promise
champ?
you.
That's not just your idle noise while we wait for the song?
Again, as always, please let me play the first 5 seconds.
I'm waiting.
It's a Wonderful Life by Bandits of the Acoustic Revolution.
You are correct.
Motherfucker, I'm impressed by that one. I knew it was Botar, I just forgot
Off of their A Call
everything
to
else
Arms EP.
about the question.
Actually, it's Song 2 by Blur.
Damn it, I should have made that one. All right. Bob, the board is yours.
Let's go for Songs for 300. I keep wanting to say Songs for 300, Alex. Brian Kelly Trebek.
I don't know the answer, but your mother's a whore.
Okay.
So if you want me, I was a beat early. I know how to go when it do take. Take Me Out, Franz Ferdinand.
Correct.
I know I will be you again with you.
Let's take me out, Franz Ferdinand.
Let's finish her off there, Trebek. Ew, something I don't want to hear. I'm just kidding, Trebek. You're beautiful, and we're not body shaving here.
Okay. Here we go.
This is off of the Eddie Vedder Christmas Carol song.
Bob,
called Yellow Ledbetter. No, wait, yes, Yellow Ledbetter.
Oh, I would have never gotten that. I don't like Pearl Jam. Is that Pearl Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I'm not really a fan. I mean, they're not bad. They're just like...
They're just there.
I mean, I obviously know the song because...
So right now, Bob, you have 2,600. Spencer, you have 1,400. Getting a little...
Like I said, don't
little
call
low
it a
here
comeback.
on things here, because Bob, right now, you control the board.
I do. Let's go Brian for 400.
Ryan for 400.
Can't wait to be embarrassed by how
Things
little we know.
Spencer should know for 400.
This was the name of my first radio show in college, my freshman and sophomore year. I had this name. Spencer.
Ah, the Shibby Shack?
Incorrect.
God, follow up. There goes the
BK
game.
Lounge.
Incorrect as well.
What?
Oh.
Both incorrect. It is just the lounge.
Son of a dick. You're right.
How does it feel that nobody knows anything about you?
Sad part is... Here's the thing. Sad part is...
Shut up, intern. You're not part of this.
I was the program director when he was there.
We don't have an audience for this one either. Shut up.
Live attendee knows it.
The live attendee and the intern both know it.
Okay, fine. Your friends don't know anything about you. It's your fiance and that's the intern.
I accidentally clicked 3, so you know what?
Attendee.
On my side, I have a third person, so they're getting points.
It's a little crab.
It's a little crab guy. Then again, it's a fox and a giraffe as the other characters in this one.
So it's basically the the Streetlight Manifesto music video.
Yes, precisely.
Not intentional.
The impression that it was not
so
the
Bob-
not the
It's the
fucking
impression that I get.
fucking boss tones. God damn it. Would you be impressed?
Would you be impressed by the impression that I get? Bob,
No.
you still have the board here.
Let's go for 200 for everything to know about Brian, but didn't know who to ask.
This is my username on most websites and gaming platforms.
The BK Lounge 47?
Incorrect.
Damn it. Well, you
Oh.
you don't even have to answer anymore and you win. So you just shut up.
I know it.
So have at it, champ. I think you'd still win if we both lost.
Probably. Wait, how would we win if we... Anyway, bedside cargo?
Bedside cargo is correct.
Oh, stupid.
Because I knew it was always, like, off of, like,
Right, that was like the
Just like
it was the generic
random.
It was a random thing I got from Xbox Live back in like.
I do
2000.
like the name.
I do like it too.
It sounds
Once
like,
I heard it, I
like,
was
like a
"That's cool."
mid-2000s, like, emo band.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
And I got it in mid 2000, so it's right up there.
We're bedside cargo. My first song's
All right, so
called
Bob-
"My Friends Know Nothing About Me." I found out in Jeopardy.
Bob, the board is yours in sex positions. Would you like to start at 100?
Oh, he'll
Yes.
start all right. Mm-hmm.
I probably won't finish, though.
La la la.
It's the most common of all positions and may seem boring, but this does provide a sense of
Missionary.
intimacy and can be a
Missionary.
good place to start before moving into something more adventurous.
Missionary.
Spencer.
Missionary.
Missionary is correct.
It is indeed correct.
I started writing these like what is and then like the answer, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
I got bored. of
What is the missionary? Well, do I have the story for you? The greatest story ever told.
All right, Spencer, the board is yours.
200. Let's
200.
just build up the sex positions and climax with 500.
Yeehaw! This is the
Cowboy,
best sex
revert-
position. In this one is all about the girl and how she moves her body. Perfect for clitoral simulation.
Reverse
the more she
cowgirl.
leans forward, the better the friction.
Reverse cowgirl. Reverse cowgirl. Reverse cowgirl. Reverse cowgirl. What is reverse cowgirl?
Thank you.
Oh!
Now
we
you're
have
gonna be-
we have 3 questions left, and you're gonna be that guy.
Yeah, I just wanted to be a dick. Yeah, you're right. Okay, 400. Would you like that? Or you-
I would like 400.
Did you like that? You like that?
Is this good for you?
harder?
This is probably the best sex position for rear entry. It is the easiest for her to achieve G-spot orgasm. Plus, there is something very primal about doing the deed from behind
Doggy
that brings
style.
out. And I didn't get to
Doggy.
finish the rest of it. And I put-
Well, that's
Brings
in
out the
Jeopardy. Jeopardy, you're supposed to
supposed to
just
be the
stop when I
animal,
raise my
yeah.
hand.
No, you're supposed to wait for him to finish.
No,
And
you're
then-
not.
yes,
no, you're not.
yes,
you can
are.
buzz in before they finish.
No, you
can
cannot.
buzz in before they finish. Absolutely. The question stops halfway.
Wait, was
You
that
can-
a sex position? You buzz in before they finish?
Hey,
correct.
doggy style. 500, Bob. Finish it off, man. Bob. You're Bob.
I am.
Brian. Brian.
Actually,
All right, Glenn, let's go.
Did you not keep score?
no, I did, but I don't think he can win here. This position senses of power that comes from folding their partner while it doesn't leave her out. Resting his weight on her legs improves the angle of. It's supposed to be penis align.
Pens.
Pen aligning.
Pen Island.
Great, it didn't copyright a pen aligning the penis with the G spot for thrust.
The position sense of power comes from folding apart.
I won't do a timer on this one because it's the last question. I'll let you
All
read it
right,
over again.
cool. Because
Yeah.
I
I hit puberty there, apparently.
since
I'm
it's
ready
the
for
last question, can we just take a crack at it just for fun?
Sure, I'll let you both take a crack
Do you
at
have
it.
Final Jeopardy?
I do have a Final Jeopardy.
Oh,
Ooh.
Waste your booty.
never mind. The angle of pen aligning in the penis.
This one's actually a little difficult, so I'll both let you guess without losing money. Spencer, would you like to take a guess?
Folding the envelope.
Folding the envelope is incorrect.
I
Bob, would you
didn't
like to
think
take
it
a
was.
guess here?
Is it the angry Russian, aka the Fumblerooski?
The yoga pose.
It is the deck chair.
What the fucking
What the fuck is it?
final factile? I thought I said facial. God damn it.
I was on like a website looking up
There's
top 10
this
sex positions.
hub full of
on, like,
porn that you
multiple
could
stuff.
probably find
Deck
plenty
chair
of.
was on a lot of them, so looked like a common one.
Well,
That's why it was
I-
up there to 500. We are in the final Jeopardy stage here. Spencer, you have 1,700. Bob, you have 2,400.
all or nothing,
Let
buddy
me,
boy.
Yeah.
I was supposed to say the
Shut up! It's all or nothing. Let's do it.
all or nothing for both of you.
Yeah,
Don't
fuck it,
even
why
ask the
not?
question. Let's just answer.
It's like Mad Libs and the Dark
Jeopardy?
Box game thing.
Oh, we are getting a nice visual. Thank you for turning the volume down too, and thank you for using my phone also. Oh well, thank you for having the same case as me.
You're welcome.
Oh right, your screen is falling apart. Oh, that's right. I have a spare screen. I have a spare screen protector for the Switch. I was going to bring over. Dang it.
Apparently, that is called the deck chair.
It's a really nice deck they got going on. Yeah. How's that question going there, buddy
I
boy?
have to put in your shit for this to go through. So hold on.
Why does it matter? We're both going all in. If we both get it right, Bob wins.
Okay, that's good because the topic was vinyl records,
Oh boy.
and you both decide to both go all in for it. So the question is, this is the name of the record that Spencer bought for $1 on my birthday.
Oh, that's not fair. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, I bought it as like a gag. I can show you the rainbow artwork and shitty 70s picture on it too.
Boom.
It's
Are we looking for artist or album title?
Artist.
oh, god damn it. I like don't you dare touch your phone.
That's right. I have the unboxing video.
Oh, true.
Bob, we'll go to you first on this one. Bob, what do you have to answer? Because you bet all your money on it. What would you like to answer?
Technically, Spencer bet all my money on it.
You
I
consented.
agreed. I there was consent.
Sex positions and consent.
I have no idea what it is.
Is it Billy Ray and the Rainbow Bunch?
That's actually really close.
Incorrect.
That's really, really close. I forget.
Spencer.
I don't know. Buck Cherry and the Penetrators. Randy and the
Randy and
Rainbows!
the Rainbows.
I remember when you said Rainbow Bunch, bro. So we both just
Randy
lost.
and
Yay.
the Rainbows.
We're awful.
You want to change this? I'm good.
I mean, all you had to do was match my bet, and you would have won.
So you both bet everything. So you both ended up with nothing. So in today's first ever Shootin the Shiberty, they both end up with $0. They're both losers.
No asterisks
There's no winners
needed.
here. You're both losers. No asterisks needed. They both suck. Thank you everyone for playing Shootin the Shiberty today.
Dun, 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 dun.
Winner is Team Leopard. They both lost all their money. What do you
Oh, I thought the L meant for loser. Oh, it means leopard. Maybe they thought they would mistake it to cheetah because I think it was the only animal that has a T-shirt. So they just put a L on it instead of a CH. So you knew.
Yay.
How much time did that take up?
38 minutes and 20 seconds.
Shit, we still gotta do stuff. I'm getting another beer. Hold on, you guys talk.
So yeah, I had that thought 2 days ago at work, and I spent yesterday and today making that. So
That was fun.
yeah, that was a good time.
That was really cool. I'm glad we were able to do that, and I apologize for not knowing anything about you.
You know
Aside
what?
from your gamer tag.
I think you knew more than Spencer did. So you know what?
A loser
Kudos to you.
deserves the finest and crispest Miller Lite.
Yay.
Come at me.
Well, that's all I got. What do you guys got?
I don't know. I kind of went to an anime convention. It was cool, I guess.
You went to an anime convention.
I
Did
did.
you find a waifu?
Actually, there was somebody walking around with a with a human-sized waifu pillow. What do they call those?
Yeah, waifu pillow.
Waifu pillow of the creator of Metal Gear Solid.
No, that's body. I think it's
Body pillow. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But it was a full-size body pillow that he made himself of the guy that created Metal Gear Solid.
Hideo Kojima.
Is that the guy who created Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
Then yes, it was that guy.
Kojima.
I apologize. I can't remember the names, but I remember.
Black hair and glasses. He's got like a stern look on his face.
Yeah, that really narrows down the people that create video games.
Who is Harry Potter?
Ari, you're a gamer, Ari. No, it was that. Dude, there was some awesome. I dressed up as Lord Conti. That was my cosplay, except I had 3 days to make it. And I just went to my local liquor store and asked for all the boxes they had. And I made a box costume out of liquor store. So it was wine and champagne and beer boxes. And the people I went with, they went as there was like 7 or 8 of them. I got invited with this group. I just wasn't told that they did a group cosplay. And so we get there, and like people are like, it was different. It was cool. People are having fun taking pictures with some asshole in the cardboard costume. And then you have all these other people decked out in Adventure Time cosplay, but they did all like post-apocalyptic. So Finn was,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, Finn had like a tattered shirt and like a bat with nails in it and stuff, and like a green bandana around his face and whatnot. And then what was it? Bubblegum Princess. It was her, but she had like a crossbow and and her crown was all, jacked up from being through war.
That's awesome.
So you had like these 7 or 8 dynamite people and some jackass dressed in cardboard following them everywhere. So next time, if I get invited back, it's whatever if I don't. But if I do, if we're gonna do something in a group, let me know.
It's funny. You bring up the cardboard stuff. Every March, one of the radio stations in Philly that I listen to do something called the Cardboard Classic,
Oh yes.
where it's teams make a sled out of cardboard and nothing but cardboard, tape, glue, and that's it.
You could say their name. I have no issue plugging.
Didn't Red
MMR.
Bull do something like that?
They do the Flutog.
Yeah.
I thought
but-
the Flutog was the airplane one.
It is. Oh, you're right. That one, I don't know what it is, but it's basically the exact same
Right.
thing. But every year I have said I want to do something like this.
Next
And
year,
I
man.
think next year we need to get together
absolutely.
and start planning in the winter to get this together.
Mobile.
Yes, and make our logo the thing.
I'd be so down. That'd be
And do a
great promo,
podcast
too.
from there.
While doing it, hey guys, we're flying down a hill and what is it? Do you go down the snow?
They
Is
go
it a
down
sled?
the
I
tubing
forgot
hill.
what tubing. Yeah, so
It's the
Yeah, we
tubing
go
hill.
down Rosebud.
See, that was a terrible movie. I took a whole film course. I know Citizen Kane is supposed to be this amazing thing. 3 hours to find out what Rosebud was. That was terrible.
It was a sled.
It was way to ruin it.
Oh no, I ruined a movie.
Spoiler
that's
alert, that's
30 years old.
That's fair. There has been memes spread around it, just like Infinity War, which has also been ruined for me pretty much.
See, the thing is, I don't care about Infinity War spoilers. I
Yeah, me
still
neither.
don't know who the one who's fading away.
Oh,
I think
you
it's like
don't?
all
I
of
don't.
them. I've never seen it, just for the record. So
See,
anybody that goes,
I have. I actually have. I'm not going to spoil it
I have an
because
idea.
I'm pretty sure it's a whole
I
bunch
care
of
about our
them because
listeners.
they're all like they're sad. They're sad about people flying away. So it happened to a lot of them because I know a
Because
lot of
like
people
all
die
I
in it
see
from
is
the
I
memes.
don't feel so good. Is someone's like getting faded away, and that's all I know. Is that somebody feels away while saying I don't feel so good.
Yes.
And then there's
all I
the golden fist thing.
The Infinity
And that
Gauntlet,
one I
thing
think
is-
Disney ruined for me because they made that into a drinking thing in Disney World.
Well, it's just the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, it's
I know,
a
that was
gauntlet.
fucking-
That was like something they like
That was the thing
That was the thing they just like promoted about the movie. It's just Thanos.
Tomato
Thanos
potato.
gets the Infinity Gauntlet.
Was that a thing before this movie?
It was in the
Thanos
comic
It was a
thing?
thing. It was a thing
the
that they were
comic
saying
books,
like.
yes.
It was a thing that they were
obviously
saying
the
like,
comic
yeah, he's
books,
gonna
comic
get
books,
it.
You know how everything ends, but
Right.
Because I mean, it's basically
It is mentioned
wasn't
in
really-
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, it wasn't
you
re-
actually see it in Thor Ragnarok.
It wasn't really a
Oh.
thing where they were like,
I never
"Is he
saw
gonna
it.
get it?" It's like, no, he was gonna get it. It's just, what are they gonna do about it?
Yeah. Like, how do they stop him now?
what
that
are you
he
gonna do
has it?
about it?
It's like going into Harry Potter and they're like, "Oh, is Voldemort gonna come back?" Probably.
Does Dumbledore die? No, I don't think so.
He dies.
No, what?
Who did you die from?
Snape.
I wasn't gonna
Everyone
do a
Snape.
Harry Potter spoiler since that was at least a little more recent than Citizen Kane.
I was still in a relationship when that came out. All right, it's been a while. All around. No, I was kidding.
But I this past weekend I also did get to see Deadpool, and
saw
it
the-
was
Oh, yeah.
it awesome?
amazing.
We saw it together.
We did.
Even though I was like many seats
You were on the
away.
other side of the theater. Best part is there was an empty seat right next to me.
God, why didn't you tell me?
The movie was on.
You could have told me.
I'm not going to be an asshole that
I
pulls
would
out my
have. I
phone.
would have pretended to like go to the bathroom and then like walked up there.
Touche.
There you go, everyone listening. Brian steals movies. You know that guy they talk about in the copyrights? Like,
What do you mean I steal movies?
You're stealing the seat. You were going to go over there.
I already paid for a seat.
Yeah,
you
he
did?
paid for a seat.
Yeah,
Why didn't you
I was
go?
there.
He was
did
there,
go.
but he bought late.
Oh, I kind
He
of
bought
zoned out
late,
for this
yeah.
conversation. It was kind of okay. Got
No, I
it.
was
Never
there.
mind.
I was there.
Yeah, so he bought late. He was there in the
You're still
theater,
a dick.
but just not in our row. And there was an empty seat right next to him.
It's okay. The guy sat next to was having a blast. And
Dude,
it was as much fun to watch him have fun as the movie.
Explain.
That's cool. That's cool.
So,
You know what? At least you guys weren't dickheads. Like, shut up. Like,
No. I know, dude. I loved everything this kid was doing, and I was sitting next to this guy, and he was watching the movie, and like some rap song came on, like some popular rap song was being played. No, it wasn't a rap song. It was Skrillex. One of Skrillex's songs from
Bangarang.
Bangarang started going. It was like because there's a scene in Deadpool where Deadpool and Cable are fighting. Oh, spoiler, they fight in the fucking beginning of the movie, and they're fighting.
Spoiler
and he's like, "You're from the future. I have like 3 questions. Like 1, 2. He's like, number 3, is dubstep still popular?" And then like Cable like punches Deadpool, and he's like, "Dubstep's for pussies." And as he says pussies, you can hear bang-a-rang, bass boom. That's how it's going. Guy next to me goes, "Oh yeah!" He just starts dancing in his seat. I'm like, "Hell yeah, dude!"
that's fun.
He was going ham about that, like a scene where it makes you want to jump and go, "Yeah!" Like happened. He's like, "Yeah, yeah," and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" I'm
Yay.
so happy.
I'm
He's
happy
right
you're
now.
happy. We should start
No,
a
he's
dubstep
pumped.
acapella band. Wow.
Bang-a-rang, boom, shoop, ba, 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 ba.
Like random barbershop quartet chords sing in the middle.
Bang-a-rang.
Perfect.
Bass. Boom, boom.
That was
Ba,
just-
ba, ba, boom, boom, ba, ba, boom, boom, ba, 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 ba.
X gonna give it to you?
Hey man, the sky's the limit when you don't use instruments or computers. And
It
you're using
did.
your mouth.
That song did make an appearance in Deadpool.
The
Yeah,
first
Deadpool
one.
too.
That's
It
what it
did.
did. That was great. That was
wasn't that a
Actually,
Jeopardy
the new one
question?
too.
because you didn't see Deadpool.
I saw the first one.
The second one.
Oh, it happened in the second one too?
Yeah.
Oh,
talking
fucking
about the
spoilers.
And it's
Oh no! X gonna give it to you was played. The whole movie's ruined.
ah,
That was a plot twist ending.
Deadpool and Cable. How are they ever going to start fighting each other? Man, Exhibit. Oh,
X is
Give
gonna
it to
give it
ya.
to him. Oh, what?
Exhibit comes out and just starts screaming, "Where the hood at?"
Where the hood?
Where the hood?
He was
where
not
the
gonna say
hood
that.
at? Yeah.
I always forget.
No,
that
it wasn't Exhibit. That was DMX.
Okay, I was gonna
Sorry.
say
I'm thinking of DMX.
because I know Exhibit did do music at one point. I just
Yeah, X gonna give it to you as DMX, not Exhibit.
oh, you're right.
When did the hell did you guys? I missed that one too. I don't
Yeah,
know how
that one
was
went over my head. I
Yeah,
heard the
no,
X and I was
no.
just like, yeah, no, that's DMX.
Exhibit's the Yoda
That's
fucking Pit My Ride guy. That
Exhibit's
apparently
the
did
one who
music.
made Concentrate. That's got to say enough
Yes.
for Exhibit for you.
Yes.
He made the song Concentrate, and oh
Is
my
it
god.
about fruit juice?
No, it's
Oh.
about mentally focusing, but the whole like background sounds is some like old Asian guy just going nong doing ding ding doy nong doing ding ding doy for 3.5 minutes.
You kind of sound like Doodle Bob.
It might as well be fucking Doodle.
Someone cosplayed as Doodle Bob at Castle Point Anime Convention. I have footage of a Doodle Bob, and once I finally figure out how to fix my computer, I can edit the footage, and I'll show all of you. Hooray!
I'm so proud.
Thank you. Dude, I will say it was like,
Pulling up that song.
oh, it sounds like a skipping record. Is this your old record player?
And that's his current one.
3.5 minutes of that. Then Exhibit just randomly says words, and at one point he says, "Eat some steak."
Dude, a little red meat doesn't hurt you.
Concentrate. Eat some steak. Concentrate. I'm like,
And MTV was just like, that's it. He's hosting our car show.
this came out during the car show.
That's it. He's fired from the car show.
It was like his rap career already happened, and they're like, what else can I do for money? I don't know. We got a show called Pimp My Ride. Sure. Okay, you're popular again. Can we make you do something else? Okay, here's some Concentrate. Never mind. The whole music thing was you know what? You were good. Let's just go back to stuff.
Hey, your music's great and all, but
You're good, right?
That was like when Steven Tyler was hosting on American Idol, and they're like, "Oh, make a song again so we can sell it," and they're like, maybe not. The rest of Aerosmith wasn't there with you.
turns out you need the whole band. The front man's not just the important one.
A little too poppy for our liking.
Yeah. Dude, you see, like, most of those Pimp My Ride cars either got there's some dark
like most of the
stories
stuff
afterwards.
like it's taken out afterwards. And
It's actually kind of sad if you think about it.
Oh, it is.
I mean, but you gotta remember that they put so much unnecessary shit. I remember there was one episode.
Well, that's the whole point.
I remember one episode where they put I think the guy had like a truck, and on his mud flaps they put in like little 7-inch monitors in like each of the mud flaps.
Good thing Mud doesn't get on those.
And so they're sitting there, and like the guy who was this is when they were in Gas, not even West Coast Customs. They were in Gas, which was the second one.
Right.
And there's the guy who like the one guy who came from West Coast Customs over to Gas.
Big Mike, right?
Maybe.
Probably.
He was like the loudmouth
He was my favorite
one.
person. Yeah.
But he comes over and he's like, "Yo, we've got some 7-inch rims in your mud flaps." And then Exhibit, they pan over to Exhibit. He's just laughing. He's like, "That shit's so unnecessary." Like even he was just sitting there, he's like, "That's fucking."
Well, there was
dumb."
one person that had like a waterfall in their car, but coming from a person that does ridiculous stuff to their cars, it's fun to drive around with it.
Yeah, there's
That's
a guy.
half
There's
the
a guy who
fun.
had like a gumball machine throughout his car, and so you can like get gum to like any seat.
Yeah.
How do you take that from someone?
Right? How do you, like, imagine, like, having your child on Christmas, giving him an N64, and be like, no, you don't get it, though. Not actually. That was great for the footage, for the family video. Now give it back.
It's like getting an N64 with like, the expansion thing, all 4 controllers and like a couple games, and they're like, "All right, cool, we're taking 3 of the controllers. Here's the original RAM cartridge, so you can't even play, and we're letting you keep Donkey Kong 64, which
keep
can't
the
even be
Rumble
played with the original fucking memory pack in it."
Exactly.
It's just like, okay, might as well just did nothing for me. I have something here just to waste space. I remember they did like a "Where Are They Now" episode. And there was one guy that like they brought him back, and he they apparently give people cars when they're fixing them, so they like rent out a car to the people so that they can still get around while they're fixing their car. And the car that he put in got into an accident in it, so then they sent it to the place. They give him the temporary car, crashes that, and then they give him his new car, and he crashed that too. And then Exhibit's like,
That's
"Do we
awful.
do a redo?" Okay, they're telling me nah. And the guy was just
Here's
like,
a Band-Aid.
okay. I was like, dude, how do you crash the temp car?
Right?
Twice. How do you crash not one but 2 temp cars plus your own goddamn
You
car?
crash your own car, the temp car, and then the car you get. How are you so terrible at everything? Like when I mean crash, I'm like he wrecked it. So like I don't think he could have driven him back.
And was he at fault for all of these? Do you know if he was?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't
You gonna make the
remember,
assumption
but
here?
if he got into 3, most likely he did had something to do with them.
Shit happens, man. There's a lot of crazy people out there, you know. So, but that does suck. I want to do like a Pimp My Scooter. I think that'd be a fun one.
You know what didn't make any sense? Did you ever watch footage of the Pimp My Ride game?
There was a game?
There was a
It was a
game.
PS2 game.
Was it just a shitty racing game where you can make your car look like a
It was
roller coaster?
you were versing someone else,
Freaking
like
car.
a computer,
Right.
to make a better car, and you had to like race around town to different shops to beef up the car. But the way to make money was to do tricks with the car. And one of them popularized the phrase "Ghost Ride the Whip," which was letting your car roll as you danced outside of your car.
Sure, you put it in drive.
You put it in like neutral and just like let it slowly
you put that shit
go.
in D. You put it in D, and it goes idle speed, and then you dance
and then
next
you
to your
dance
car.
outside the car.
Or you put it in first gear if you actually drive a
and
real
you
car.
got like points and cash for doing it, but you also had to drive the car to different things. But you also couldn't crash the car that much because that would then damage the car. So then it would be a
that's the
face-off
worst.
between
Games
you and
where
the
you
other
can't-
guy
games where you can't
on whose
crash.
car looked better in the end. And it was also known to be like really hard because like you would crash the fucking car because you would get like 2 minutes to go across fucking LA to like try to get the car
and the
fixed
traffic
up.
there is horrendous.
And like the other computer like always had like a pristine car. So yeah,
Right, 'cause
it
they're
was- it was
perfect.
that was my thing. I'm like, just make a game where you could just customize cars. But you gotta fucking race someone.
Because
and
they're so
fucking do
well.
other
There's I mean there
bullshit.
was Need for Speed. There was Need for Speed Underground 2 is really the only thing you have to know about that entire genre of that time period.
Oh yeah.
Had it all covered, and that's also I think that's where I first heard Queens of the Stone Age.
It was like Ridge Racer, Gran
Turismo, but that was
Gran
a
Turismo.
simulator. That wasn't a mod. I'm talking about games like Need for Speed was about making your car look as boisterous and ricey, just like the original Fast and Furious, as possible, and then racing it. And the physics were just like realistic.
I had, like,
I got my Honda Civic. I can do 300 miles an hour and take a corner, keeping its speed. Like no,
I remember when I first got
Great game, though.
When I first
Loved
got
it.
my 360.
Underground 2 is probably my favorite.
yes, that's the one. That's the only one we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I remember my uncle got me like a racing car game back when I had a.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Because it was so open world.
Yes, it was. It was cool.
It was Midnight Club LA.
Oh jeez,
Which
I
is
know
like
that
a
one.
spin-off fucking like race,
yeah.
one of those racing games. I think I played it for like 5 minutes and I never touched it again.
I see. If you did that, I don't know. Like, I guess I'm a car person, so it was fun for me because cars.
That's the thing. I wasn't a car person because also the two other games I had at the time were like Rainbow Six Vegas and Gears of War. So it's like, yeah, I kind of don't care about Midnight Club LA right now. I gotta have Gears of War to play,
That's totally fair. I think I'd probably be right there with you in that case.
which was like the reason to have Xbox Live at the time, telling people
Halo.
Yo, I mean, well, besides Halo, like the other big game to have.
Halo.
Well, no, Halo 3 didn't come out yet.
Halo 3
Halo
is on
2,
Halo
360.
1 and 2 were on the original Xbox.
Yep.
Halo 3 came out on the 360, and this was like at the beginning time span of the 360.
I remember I bought a 360
big,
just to play Halo 3.
It was like the
Sorry,
two
the
big
Arbiter
time
was
games
in the
to
original
have.
Halo, though, so it's okay.
The two big time games to have.
I love how that question meant absolutely nothing too.
The two big time shooter games to have were like Rainbow Six Vegas and Gears of War.
Such a fun game.
Which
Rainbow
both of them
Six
are
Vegas.
Rainbow Six Vegas. I have it on my computer. I fucking love it.
Love it.
Steve and I were playing a bit ago at that game. Oh my god.
Former guest co-host.
Former guest coach Steve Walters. But the only thing that sucks about that game a little bit,
Libertarian co-hosts.
graphics don't hold up that well.
great.
Oh my god, we were in the helicopter going over Vegas, and we were looking down, and I'm like, wow, that is a fucking JPEG if I've ever seen one. like I don't even fucking try.
The graphics didn't load yet. It's just that little icon.
Vegas strip.jpg with the red X. It's crazy down there. It is crazy. Shit hasn't even loaded yet. Sir, what is it? You gotta right click on it and then click show picture. Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Oh no, it's enemy.png. He's coming after me.
You just physically see someone go over and you hear a clicking noise and they're just dragging a picture that's going towards you.
Bullet.mov is coming at me.
Initiate bloodsplatter.gif.
Wow, is this a Matrix thing? No, it's just loading really slow. The bullet will come here. Hold on.
We shoot the guy. The
Hold
PNG
on.
turns into a GIF of a guy falling over. It just keeps going because it doesn't know when to stop.
Do we ever talk about Dragon Z or is it Sailor Balls and the Dragon Moon or whatever it was called?
Sailor Moon and the 7 balls or something.
Yes, the hentai that we bought in college.
I think we might have brought it up one time because I remember.
you mentioned repetitive gifs. And so, long story short, if you don't know what hentai is, it's a cartoon porn. I'll allow you to use the internet to find out the rest. However, FYE by us was going out of business, and they have a little adult section. And in fact, I was at the anime convention. I probably could have found another weird one. Damn it. Well, either way,
Did you get a body pillow?
no. I got a cool custom poster of Link, though. That was neat.
That's pretty cool.
Support your artists. But
I bought like a bunch of like cards from someone who like hand drew a bunch of people from like Marvel vs. Capcom like
That's
3.
cool.
That's cool.
And they had like a bunch of cards. So I think I bought like I bought Zero, Amaterasu, and somebody else. From,
When I go to car shows
Beautiful
and-
Joe.
When I go to car shows and conventions, I started like telling myself like drink one less beer or maybe 2 less beers and have $20 to support somebody at the vendor somewhere. Just something, just so that it's fun to walk around the vendors and whatnot, but they have to make money too. So like if you want to have fun vendors to walk around and look at, maybe throw a few of them some bucks if you can. You know what I mean?
Which I did at PAX.
I know, and
there's
so
a few
did
that
I,
I,
and I'm not trying, and I don't know everyone else's financial situation. And I know in history's past, no, I don't support shit. I support eating and drinking, and hotel, but no, back to this.
Well, those you kind of need to like, you need to eat
Yeah, well, that's the
for
point.
your own health
That's
and
the
then hotel to sleep.
that's the point. I supported doing the necessities, and nothing. Oh yeah, and of course the entry, but
The PAX itself.
We bought this hentai, and it was like 6 of us in my dorm room.
I
All
can
lights
proudly
are
say I
off.
was not part of it.
To preface this part, I was oddly really pumped about going to it because Glenn told me I thought it was like a crossover of like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z.
Well, it wasn't.
But
He's
I was
technically not wrong.
But I was like, I thought it was like an official, like something I just because
Oh, you didn't know it was hentai.
I didn't know it was hentai at the time. That was the thing because I
No, shout out to Glenn. Fucking ace move.
Sailor
knew-
Moon looks a little weird.
No, Glenn.
Why is she?
Glenn
Oh dear
thought,
God!
Glenn thought I was just oddly pumped about watching hentai. I was just like, because I remember he didn't tell me about it because I was still a freshman, so Glenn and I weren't like as good friends. So I was talking to you, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm going over. Glenn's bringing over. I heard Sailor Moon and Dragon Balls," and I was like, "Oh, this must be some like weird like crossover movie." Because like I knew anime and I watched it, but I wasn't like as into it as I am now. And I was kind of like, I was very gullible on anything anime related, so I was just like, oh my god, a crossover movie, and I love Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, this would be awesome. So I was just like, I texted Glenn, and I was like, motherfucker, you didn't tell me about this? And he was just like, oh, I didn't think you'd be into that. And I'm like, why wouldn't I? I love those things. Dude, let me go. Let me come over. He's like, okay, yeah, sure, dude. Like, you're more than welcome to. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm so pumped. And I go there. It wasn't a crossover movie that I was
Oh no! Oh no! Well, it was definitely a crossover. It's not an official release, but it was. And the best part, I think, for me was just each scene wasn't even fully animated. It was just a GIF of things that were happening. Voice acting, you kind of just had to guess whose mouth it was coming out of. Because the lips. I mean, I know Japanese shows and movies are known for lips not matching, whether it be off time or just not pronouncing English words. But no, this was just ha ba ba ba, and words were coming out. And it was not just
I'm
Sailor.
going to stick it in you right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to like do like the bop bop while also speaking. It's very hard.
It is hard because you have to close your mouth and do bop bop bop. Right, Bob?
Yes,
Bop bop bop.
I'm an expert by saying Bob.
Ha ba ba.
Ha ba ba ba.
Bop.
Ba ba ha
Ha
ba
ba
ba.
ga da. But so meanwhile, we're watching this, and my roommate walks in, who's a chill, like soft spoken. He was like, "What are you guys watching?" And he just starts staring at it, and he goes from like smiles to like concerned. And then I hand him a beer, and he just sits down and starts watching it with us.
That came out of your not beer fridge.
That came out of the not beer fridge, yes, because I had an RA say you can't bring beer into. I was of age, and you can't bring beer into the dorm, even though that was not a rule. She was just a terrible person. So I took duct tape and put not beer over everything that said whatever shit light beer I bought. And then I just kept that sticker. That fridge still lives at my firehouse today with all the stickers and pinstriping and everything.
That's
still
amazing.
On it. Yes.
That's awesome.
No, I don't want it back. It kind of stinks, but but that was a fun day. I miss being in college with Glenn. We had our can phone.
And I took it down like 2 days later.
It took like solid 3 days.
It was up for a while, yeah.
So to paint the
I
picture.
remember walking and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then someone was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Wait, is that Spencer's room?" Like, what's it called? Oh, it's Glenn's room.
There it is.
Yeah, to paint the picture, Glenn and I lived in two different buildings, and in between our buildings was like a road, like and two sidewalks next to the road. Dude, putting up the phone was kind of sketchy because I was afraid we did it at night because we thought that'd be way more covert. Little were we thinking we're trying to put up fishing line at night so no one can see it. So we waited for no cars, and like people were walking, and we didn't. But thankfully, we didn't clothesline anybody. But it worked. That was the best part. Like, we used Campbell soup cans and fishing line, and that's it, and it worked. I mean, well, okay, it worked, or we can't tell if we're just yelling so loud into the cup that you just heard it across campus.
Glenn, does it work? Maybe.
But precisely.
I think.
But yeah, the best part was we got a note. We like 3 days. During the daylight, you didn't see it, but when it was foggy, like when it was cloudy out, like I guess light physics. Someone else could do better at explaining that part. But for whatever reason, the fishing line in the sky was way easier to see when it was cloudy.
I saw it in the daytime.
Well, you knew it was there though.
I didn't.
Shut up. So. Either way, after it was cloudy, we came back and I got an email saying you guys need to figure out a better way to skimp out on your cell phone bill.
Well, at least they put a fun way of saying it.
They did. No, it was funny. They
That's
thought
awesome.
they thought it was all harmless. You know,
Yeah.
we weren't fucking smuggling drugs through a coffee phone.
I just
Or
know
canned phone.
that writers like the fucking kings of trying to fuck you over for anything they can.
I don't know. Maybe they like me. Well, I mean, I did receive another email about saying how I need to go to the office detective. Bob, what time? What time are we at right now?
105.
I'm about to say I think it's a story for next time.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a
cliffhanger.
story for that. Indeed. You'll have to subscribe to whatever Podbean, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, whatever.
Oh, so Bob, do you want to just list off all the ways that people can listen to us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to DJ Quads for amazing music. Look him up on SoundCloud.
And
Phenomenal.
and shout out
you want
to,
chill beats with horn sections? Awesome guy. You don't want them? Look up him anyway. Look up him anyway. Look up his
Look him up.
skirt. Yes.
Do you also know Bethany's Etsy that we can?
Oh shit.
Plug.
Master Crafter. You guys talk about the things that you can listen to us. I'm gonna look at Bethany.
He's going to go to Bethany. Bob, where
So
can
for now-
people listen to
so
us?
for now, you can check us out on iTunes, which
Woohoo!
hopefully you're listening to us right now. Just look for Shootin the Shibby. SHOOTIN the Shibby. You can also check us out on Podbean at shootintheshibby.podbean.com or Shibby Shack.
It's Shibby. I think it's Shibby Shack on there.
Yeah, shibbyshack.podbean.com. Check us out. Make sure you give us 5 stars. Give us a rating. Let us know what you think about us. You know,
Take two. Etsy.com/shop/crafters quest. Plural crafters. Multiple crafters and their quest. That is her Etsy. Buy things from her. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, you'll extra like it.
If you like nerdy shit, you'll like her shit.
That too.
and if you like nerdy shit, you'll like our shit too.
If you like T-shirts, you'll like her shit. Go look at it.
If you like 3 assholes talking about stuff, hey, you're listening to the right podcast.
If you're still tuned
Hey, that-
in and
that
not
is
sick
our,
of us rambling, you'll like it.
That is our Instagram.
It's 3 assholes talking about assholes.
3 assholes doing asshole things.
Well, it's not wrong. But in the meantime,
Yep, follow us
until
on
next
Instagram
week.
as well.
Oh, final thoughts.
Yep. Follow us on Instagram as well at Shibby Shack Official. And,
Final thoughts.
Yes,
Bob.
final thoughts.
What do you have to kick us off on here?
I learned that we don't know about you nearly as much as I thought we knew about you.
And the worst part was, it's kind of like when you go through Banjo-Kazooie and you're supposed to pick up on all the clues that the fairy tells you, and you just don't do it, and it's pretty much exactly your life for us.
Spencer, what's your final thought there, asshole?
Oh, final thoughts. From the podcast or from the week? I forgot what we do.
Podcast.
From the podcast. Final thoughts. I need to brush up my trivia, and I need to start actually looking at the songs that are playing instead of just driving, so that I can remember.
Yeah, don't look when you're driving. Stare at your phone instead.
Indeed.
Don't do that. Please don't sue me.
That's a joke. That's a joke. Anyway, Brian, what's your final thoughts?
It's again, Bob stole mine. You guys apparently don't know me.
We
that
may
well.
not know you well enough.
To whose basement are we in?
You know what? That should have been one of the questions. What tavern, or should have said like,
Oh, what's
what
the
is
name
the
of the
name of
tavern
what is
we
the name of the
recorded?
bar you're currently sitting in?
Aretha's Tavern.
Aretha's Tavern.
Aretha's Tavern. Well, that and much more next week on Shootin the Shibby. Thank you, everybody.
Please sing it like off key too. So like it's on the ba-da ba-da and you're like, I wanna love you
Every day.
I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you. If I may, if I may.